If you keep attracting the same kind of person, just with a different name, a different physique, different cologne, this video is for you. You're not cursed, trust me. You're not unlucky, trust me. You just have a pattern. And today, in this video, we're breaking it, because I've been there. Confused, frustrated, sitting on the edge of my bed, wondering why every single talking stage turns into a lesson from hell. Until I got brutally honest and realized the common denominator in every single one. Me. Let's talk about it.
I feel like a bird. You keeping me happy, you give me deep. Ask me who my search.
Gotta say word, keep getting me what I'm looking for. I just gotta tell everybody. I don't wanna keep it on the low. Goddamn, I love her. I love her. Goddamn, I love her.
I like this new diet, and I've been scoffing down this fruit bowl. It's a die for. But anyway, hey guys, what is poppin'? It's your girl Twana, aka T, where everyone's been today, and I am back with another video. If you're new here, then welcome. I am a Glow Up Bestie, and on this channel we talk about everything growing. So if that is your vibe, definitely consider subscribing to the channel. And if you're a return subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in to number one of my videos. I love you to the minute back, as you already know. So let's talk about dating mistakes that you need to avoid. Think that I had bad taste in men. Or maybe I was just too nice. But the real truth is, I was actually just dating from the wrong mindset. I wasn't dating from standards. I was dating from a place of scarcity. As I was saying, I wasn't dating from a place of standards. I was dating from a place of scarcity, from loneliness, from fear. So in this video, I wanted to discuss the 6 dating mistakes I made that kept me in this toxic cycle, in situation after situation after situationship that I didn't deserve. And if any of these hit, let me know in the comments. And also, take this as a sign to start doing things a little bit differently. Okay? So number 1, dating from loneliness and not clarity. Sometimes we say we want love, but what we really want is a distraction. We want someone who will make the nights feel less empty, to text us good morning, to remind us that we still got it, because I know you do. But when you date out of loneliness, you don't actually attract love. You attract whatever shows up and then try to turn it into love. If you keep choosing people just to fill a void, you will always end up more drained than when you started. And if this is what you're doing, this is what I'm gonna need you to start doing moving forward. I need you to start loving yourself. I need you to start enjoying your own company. Get used to being alone with yourself. Take yourself on solo dates. Really get to know you. The more you get to know yourself, the more you get to love yourself and enjoy your own company and being by yourself, the less you're gonna need someone to fill that void. Okay? Number 2, falling for potential and not reality. I have to laugh because I can't tell you guys how many times I've done this, giving myself some false hope because I thought this guy was gonna be what I had in my head.
Oh my God.
You cannot build a future of what could be. You need to look at what it is right here, right now. Those inconsistencies you keep seeing, that's not mysteriousness, babes. That is emotional unavailability. Yeah. As women, we get caught up in what we hope someone will become. That we choose to ignore the version that's actually showing up every single time right in front of our eyes. If this is you, and this is the dating mistake you keep making, here's what I'm gonna need you to do. I'm gonna need you to pay attention and also to trust your gut. Pay attention to their actions. How are they treating you? What inconsistencies keep showing up? What habits keep reoccurring? What boundaries do they keep disrespecting? What things you have to keep repeating yourself or begging that person to do for you? Yes, they probably have some positive traits about them that you're clinging on to, but if the cons are outweighing the pros, we got a problem. And you need to let go of this hope and face reality and own the fact that this person's not going to change for you. Number 3, confusing chemistry for compatibility. I feel like lust can easily fall into this as well. But I used to think like if the vibes was there, if it felt like electric and it was powerful, if my heart was racing, my palms were sweating, that meant we were meant to be. That was my soulmate. We were supposed to get married. But reality, no. It really wasn't. That was really just my anxiety introducing itself. Compatibility feels safe. It feels calm. It feels peaceful. It feels like you're coming home. Chemistry can spark fast, but it can burn out just as quick. And this is why I mentioned lust, because you see that person, you have that initial attraction, and again, like your heart is pumping, emotions are running high, and all of a sudden you're blinded. You swear this is your husband because the chemistry is there. And if this is you right now in your dating life, this is what I'm gonna need you to do. I'm gonna need you to slow the fuck down. I'm gonna need you to not let the chemistry, the emotions, how everything feels, that strong spark take over and make you jump to conclusions. Take your time. Enjoy the chemistry while it's there, but don't let it like overwhelm you and overpower your logic, basically. Take your time and see if this actually lasts. See if this person is really what you think it is. That chemistry is strong and vibe there all the time. Or is it only when he makes the walls feel good? Take away all of that stuff and then you'll really know if you lot are compatible or not. Time will always tell. So slow the fuck down. There's actually no rush. You've got time. Number 4, dating before I healed. You attract what feels familiar, not what feels good. And when you are unhealed, chaos can feel like home. So this is coming from someone who had a lot of trauma and unhealed wounds. I kept choosing situationships that mirrored my wounds, that mirrored my trauma. People who didn't really love me properly, I would latch onto because I didn't really know what love was or how to receive love, nor did I know how to display it. One thing I'm not ashamed to admit is my mom wasn't very affectionate growing up, and that made me unaffectionate growing up, and that kept coming up in a lot of my dating situations. Guys wouldn't take me serious because I wasn't affectionate enough, and it showed. But obviously that came from a place of trauma. So I'm being vulnerable with you now to let you know that you need to heal first. Otherwise, your unhealed self is going to keep calling the shots and keep putting you into situations you don't really want to be in. And if this is you and you feel like you are dating while you are unhealed, I'm going to need you to take some time out to heal, baby girl. The dating scene isn't running anywhere. The dating pool, there's enough people for everybody. But you healing and getting into the right mentality for someone who's actually ready to settle down and be in a serious relationship, you're gonna need to take time out to heal. Whether that's through therapy or doing the inner work yourself, there's many ways and options you can go about it depending on your trauma. So for once, take some time out for yourself, spend some time alone, forget about all the men or the women that you want to date or that you find attractive, and just pour into yourself. And then you will slowly start to see that some of the situations you might even had in your past, look back and be like, what the fuck was you doing? I do that now, like, how did we get here? Me. Number 5, ignoring my gut when the facts look fine. Listen to me. You see that intuition? You see that gut feeling? Never fucking ignore it. Never fucking ignore it. Because I promise you, when you recall all the times when you should have listened to your gut, you was right every single time. So don't try to doubt it now. In these kind of situations, he could have said all the right things. Paid for the dinner, picked you up, dropped you home, pulled out the chair, opened the door, green flags everywhere. Literally. But something just fell off. Something just wasn't adding up. Something that you just couldn't ignore. It just kept coming up. That feeling is valid. That feeling in your stomach, that weird energy, that sudden hesitation, that's your body warning you. That's your energy warning you. That might even be God, if you are a religious person, warning you. Sometimes you don't need walking proof to just know when something's off. If your gut is saying it's not right, then it's not. Trust it. And before some of my little crazy followers try to run off with the idea like, oh my God, yeah, he's cheating, because he might actually not be. The difference between overthinking and your gut is Your intuition / gut feeling will never go away. It's there, it's present all the time. If it goes away and then it comes back like a month later, I think in those situations, you are overthinking and you are trying to maybe prove to yourself that you're right. But if it's there like all the time, like it just feels off, or you just feel like, I don't know, something's wrong, that I would say is your intuition. That is your gut feeling that you need to listen to. Really know the difference, because you could be overthinking something, blaming him or her for something they didn't actually do, but because you're running around with your thoughts, you're here to like persuade yourself that it's facts when it's not. So just be mindful of that. Number 6, making them your purpose instead of finding your own. This one hit hard because I've definitely done this a couple of times and it's backfired every single time. Like, it's been like a hard backfire as well. There were many times where I was so focused on being chosen by him that I forgot to choose me. I forgot to put me first. I forgot to remember who the fuck I was in these situationships. And I carried on putting him on a pedestal. When I mean I would drop everything. When I mean I would drop everything for this guy who wouldn't even text me back, call me back, let alone like anything, shoot me. I would rearrange my entire schedule. I would cancel plans. As soon as he said jump, I said how high? Embarrassing. But the scariest part about all of that is I would do all of these things for someone who didn't even know what they wanted with me, who didn't even know if they wanted to be with me. Like, do you know how much that actually hurts when I think back to those stages in my life? I wasn't living, especially not for me. I was orbiting around somebody else's life, being available on their terms, at their expense. Fuck that. That could never be me now. That can never be me now. Now, I've built a life that excites me. And anyone who wants to be in it has to match that energy. That goes for friends, family, anybody. And not drain it, because I will remove you. No hesitation else. I will gone. If this is you and you realize that you feel like you put men on a pedestal every single time you date someone and you start orbiting your life around theirs, I'm gonna need you to take a step back and remember, 1, who the fuck you are, and 2, you have your own life. Pour into the stuff you like and you need. It's not every day rearrange your schedule for them. How about they rearrange their schedule for you? How about you do what you want to do, and if it works on your calendar, then yeah, go on the date. And if it doesn't, and he's serious about you, he will rearrange. But this whole putting him on a pedestal, doing it, jumping how high when he says, it's not good. It's not good look. It actually looks desperate. And yes, I was fucking desperate back then. I was desperate for love, to be chosen, dead all of that now. I love me more than anyone can love myself. And I think that's very, very important as well. Love you, so that you don't need to be putting anybody else on a pedestal, okay? Number 7, mindset. Are we surprised that we're talking about mindset? No, because that's what my channel is about. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. Your mindset is attracting the situations into your life, whether that be personal, job-related, career-related, or even dating, like we're talking about today. If you think all men are trash, what kind of men do you think you're gonna attract? If you think all women are trash, what kind of women do you think you're gonna attract? If you keep screaming, I will never find love, or no one will ever love me for me, what do you think is gonna happen? Oh wait, that mindset could be the reason why you keep getting into situations that you don't want to be in. Have you asked yourself what you actually want? Have you actually laid out what you want? And I'm not talking about physical attributes. I'm not saying, oh yeah, he needs to be 6'1" and have money. Fuck all of that. That's basic shit. I'm talking on a deeper level. What do you actually want? And if you don't know what you want in a relationship, that's where you need to start. Go backwards. What don't you want? You don't want a man that's unfaithful. That's one. You don't want a man that's disrespectful. You don't want a man that's abusive. You don't want a man that X, Y, Z, whatever it is. Everyone's got their preference. That will let you know what you do want. You want a faithful man. You want a man that's gonna love, care for you, take care of you genuinely. So you need to switch up your mindset. You really need to unlearn these things you see on social media, or that trend, or that people find funny, because those could be the exact reason for why you're attracting the men that you're attracting in your life. Okay? And before anyone tries to come in the comments, I'm not saying there's not trash men out there. There's definitely trash men and women out there. Okay? But not everybody is trash. You who wants to be in a serious relationship, that wants to get married one day, have kids and have a family, are you trash? So if someone came on the internet saying all women are trash, does that mean he's talking about you? No, it's a perspective. It's a perception. If you believe you will find genuine love, you will. And following on from that, if you know what you want and someone can't provide that for you, I'm going to need you to not entertain it. Because that's another thing. It's kind of going back to the hope thing. Let that go. If you want to settle down, but you've just met someone at a motive or an outing or whatever, and they've made it very clear they don't want to settle down, why are you here trying to make them settle down? Go your separate ways. You've told them you want to be in a relationship, they told you they don't want that. Why are we here trying to make it work? You're not on the same page. Again, mindset. You think you can change that for some reason, or you think, well, with hope down the line he might change it. No, you're not on the same page. Move on. It's like staying on a bus where you never know where you're going to end up, or staying in the car, you never know where you're going to end up. Take the next exit on the roundabout. You're going two different directions. Yeah? Again, it comes back to mindset, what you're feeding yourself. Know what you want in a man or in a woman, or in your partner, I should say. Know how you want to be treated. Know what kind of love you want to receive. Get to know yourself. And once you have all of that, you'll stop tolerating the bullshit that you see in the dating scene. And you'll realize that a lot of people are joke men until that one golden nugget steps out. And I found mine, so I'm just grateful, you know what I'm saying? That's not to brag, but it's for me to, actually, that is for me to brag. Because the stories I hear about this dating scene, I'm so glad I'm not in it. But yeah, that's enough from me. I know we're in 2025 and the whole dating scene, or the streets as they like to call it, is trash. I hear so many stories, and there's so many horror stories, not only just on social media, but even just from my single friends. But dating is not supposed to be chaos. It's not meant to leave you second guessing your worth. But until you stop repeating that mindset, you're gonna keep attracting the same kind of people, the same kind of outcomes. Especially if you're someone who's actually ready to settle down and you're tired of the BS. I'm talking to you. So if any of these called you out today, take it as a gift from me to you. Because once you start choosing yourself with clarity, with confidence, and with standards, everything will start to shift. You don't need to become harder to love or more cold-hearted. Those don't work either. You just need to become wiser and upgrade your mindset to the kind of love that you want to attract. If you have found any of these dating mistakes of mine helpful, definitely let me know in the comments which ones hit home for you, and what other dating tips do you have. Definitely comment them down below, because I might have missed something. And if not, definitely consider following me on my other platforms. I am on both Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok, and we just hit 5k followers. I've been trying to get to 5k for so long, guys, and I feel like I'm getting momentum back on my TikTok page, so I'm so gassed. But definitely follow me over there, because I only post on YouTube once a week, whereas over there I post on there every single day. So if you want to see me daily, link me over there. And if not, I will most definitely catch you in my next one. Love you. Bye.